A/B testing and experimentation is a tool for TPMs to validate hypotheses, optimize product features, and enhance user experiences. We'll also talk about A/B testing later during our course on the Technical Product Manager Toolkit. In this topic, we'll discuss how A/B tests are established and conducted based on product KPIs and metrics. A/B testing allows for controlled experiments where different versions of a product are tested to determine which performs better in terms of user engagement, conversions, or other key metrics. A/B testing is particularly useful in the context of online customer engagement with product selections. In all cases, A/B tests should be guided by established product KPIs and metrics. By using A/B testing, TPMs can determine what changes lead to improved performance and provide clear quantitative evidence of the impact of changes. The foundation of this process is rooted in selecting and using the correct KPIs and metrics. To use product metrics and KPIs for A/B testing, the TPM should follow a step by step process. First, choose the KPIs and metrics that match your test objective and hypothesis. For example, to test a new feature that aims to increase user engagement, you should use metrics and KPIs that reflect how often and how long users interact with the product. Examples could be session duration, frequency, retention, or feedback. Avoid using metrics and KPIs that are not directly related to the test objective, as they may not capture the true effect of the product feature. Next, define your baseline and target values. The baseline is the current performance of the product, which is linked to control group A. The target is the desired performance or the minimum improvement you expect from the treatment or variant known as B in your test. For example, if the current baseline session duration is 10 minutes and you want to increase it by 20%, the target is 12 minutes. The variant or B groups are established to see whether the target is achieved. Now, calculate your sample size and duration. The sample size is the number of users or events to include in each group of the test in order to detect a statistically significant difference between them. The duration is the time needed to run the test to collect enough data. You can use online calculators or formulas to help you with the statistics part of this to help estimate your sample size and duration. Next, monitor and analyze your results. Track the metrics and KPIs during the test period and compare them between the control and treatment groups. You can use statistical tests to determine if the difference between the groups is significant or not. You should also look for any unexpected or adverse effects of your tests on metrics like user satisfaction, churn, or bugs. Finally, interpret and communicate your findings. Summarize results and explain how they support or reject your hypothesis and objective. Also, highlight any insights or learnings you gained from the test, like user preferences, behaviors, or pain points. You can also provide recommendations and next steps based on the findings, such as implementing, iterating, or discarding the feature. It's important to avoid common mistakes and pitfalls when using metrics and KPIs for A/B testing. These mistakes mostly center on test consistency and analysis. For example, running too many tests simultaneously or on the same users can cause results to interfere with one another. Additionally, changing test parameters or criteria during the test can introduce inconsistency. You should also be aware of stopping tests too early or too late, as this can lead to false positives or false negatives. Additionally, cherry picking or artificially producing statistically significant results, also known as p-hacking, can lead to overfitting or confirmation bias. Of course, ignoring user feedback can also lead to misinterpretation or generalization. This example explains how A/B testing may be used to increase an online product conversion rate metric. The current conversion rate is 3% and the target is 5%. The A group reflects the current website design. The B group is a modified design using social proofing in the form of customer reviews. Social proofing is a psychological phenomenon where individuals look to the actions and choices of others to guide their own behavior, especially with unfamiliar products. A sample size of 30,000 visitors and a confidence interval of 0.95 is selected, which means that the test is operating with 95% level of statistical accuracy. Typically, either 95% or 99% confidence intervals are used. Depending on the statistical results from the test, the TPM and marketing team can assess the effectiveness of the B group test for statistical significance and see whether the target 5% conversion rate was achieved. A good thing about A B test design is that it also allows for compound solutions. For example, if adding customer reviews increased conversion rates to 4%, another modification could be introduced and A B tested. The combination of the first and second modifications could allow the target 5% to be fully achieved. Finally, the use of A B testing demonstrates the necessity for TPMs and their teams to have a good understanding of statistical analysis. While TPMs aren't expected to be experts in all product related fields, having this subject matter expertise within the team is important. This expertise involves hypothesis design and testing, varying confidence intervals, and conducting tests for statistical significance.